Bettas. One thing you gotta know, temperatures, big thing. Around 80, you want it around 80, 82 at the most. The colder, the less eggs will hatch. And you want to give it, people that use a lot of glass jars and stuff like that, which work out really good, but if you use something with a screen, when you put the female in there, she starts to go through her breeding cycle, she puts out a pheromone, and with glass you don't get that. I don't know what I'm going to breed him with, but he's down there at the bottom. I can't really see him. He's the king. I'm going to try to breed him with something bigger fins. I got this outside, and I'm going to go inside and show you how to do it in a smaller tank. Alright. This is where the Dumbo. And then there's a female white and red veil tail. And I wasn't sure if I was going to do the veil or I have a crown tail. Let me get my flashlight out. Beautiful crown tail. And when it's in here with the Dumbo, this is almost exactly the same as a veil tail. Right. And this is the other setup. It's a little hang-on breeder tank, 2-gallon fluval. Another on that side, another female. Female. Beautiful half moon. Alright, what you want to do is get a styrofoam cup and let him be with the females for at least a week or two. You'll see the female get fat and stripes. Where the hell? I can't get it. Anyway, she has these little stripes going down her sides. She's pretty fat too. She's almost ready to go, but he hasn't done his job yet and did any bubbles. Alright, go back over to 10-gallon. Alright, I got the styrofoam cup in that one too. He's already doing his bubble nest. That's what he's doing under there. Now once he's done with the bubble nest, he'll kind of just sit around it, hang out. You want to release the female in about, at the most, a half an hour. If she doesn't go underneath the bubble nest with him, then put them back in the little cage, separate them again so they don't fight and peck all the pretty fins off. And then try it again, maybe the next day. The styrofoam cup, see, I got gravel at the bottom, which is bad. So what I'm going to probably end up doing is taking a little glass jar and placing it directly underneath the bubble nest. So when she releases the eggs, he has somewhere to catch them and they don't fall through the coarse gravel. Plants. Banana plant works really good. Got some swords. They're really good. Go to the pond store. I don't know what it's called, but this stuff that just floats around. You can plant it, or you just let it float and grows really, really good. You can see the bright green leaf starting to sprout. I cut it in half like every week and it doubles. Alright. This is just a shrimp tank. This has nothing to do with the bettas. I'm just showing you the plants. Swords. Petco has these little red flower plants. They come in a little like suction dried bag, which is pretty neat. They're kind of expensive, but I have it in every single tank now. It's spread that much. White clouds. They're really good tank mates with like little shrimp and stuff you don't want to get eaten, little babies and stuff. Like that. Shrimp. Oh, trying to find a tiger or a blue one real quick. They're pretty hard to find. That's my pregnant gudgeon. And where'd the male just go? He's creeping through the grass. Oh, can't see him, but yeah, he's in the cave. Alright, yeah, CO2. I got the fluval one. They also make a couple different kinds. You release the CO2 just like out of a paintball gun, just has threads on this. And it goes down, just fills up these cups, and as the CO2 diffuses, it fills back up with water. I also have it in her tank. You see that red stuff? Put it in hers and tripled. And then I have a bubble system in here. Diffuser. Another CO2. But this one goes into a bubble counter where I can actually count how much CO2 is being released into the tank. But that's almost anything you need to know. If you need to know any more, you can always write me. But it is good to have them inside of a separate container when you're introducing them to each other, because they will peck and peck and peck and peck until that day. So let them get comfortable first, and there'll be only a less amount of time of pecking. He's still over there doing his bubble nest. See what I should have done? I just bought that crown tail red today, and I should have put the crown tail in here instead of this veil. But I still think that the colors will be perfect.